let's try this again. I kept on accidentally adding words where they were not supposed to be. I tend to do that a lot, and what I enjoy reading. Two, I like sharing what I read, some of it. And three, this helps me try not to add words to things, and I'm gonna get there one day. But at the end, I will tell you what's gonna be try to be doing from now on. At the end, though, don't worry, I'll try to remember. We're gonna get there. Okay, so this is Kit by chapter 88. No warnings or a summary today. Okay. As soon as he woke up the day after, feeling like a weight had been lifted from his shoulders. Talking to his now new dad and Papa about his past was something Izuku didn't know he needed. Izuku slowly stood up from his bed, having been sleeping in an extra bed all teachers had in case they needed to watch over a student. Walking into the bathroom, he did his morning routine before walking out. Still in his PJs, he walked into the kitchen where the men stood, Papa making breakfast Dad drink while Dad was drinking his coffee. Hey, Papa? Izuku stuttered slightly. It being the first time he called Mr. Yamada Papa. Morning, kiddo. What can I help you with? Papa beamed, clearly liking the new name. Izuku relaxed at that. I wanted to know if you maybe could get me a skirt instead of pants for the uniform, because my tail and everything, and I think it might be more comfortable, and I know that some might find it weird, but I also always wanted to try it, and Papa cut him off before he can ramble more. Of course I can help. Of course I can help you, Zoo. If you want, we can go. We can go shopping for more this week. Really? Izuku beamed, almost jumping in place from excitement. Of course. I'll go fetch I'll go fetch a uniform after breakfast, okay? Papa walked up and hugged him. Izuku um Izuku nodded excitedly before walking to the dining table. Morning, Dad. Izuku greeted him excitedly. Morning, Kit. Sleep well? Azawa? No. Morning, Kit. Sleep well? Dad asked, looking up from his phone. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm excited about going back to class today. Izuku answered. Good. By the way, on Wednesday, I'm going to be training a gen ed student that's going to transfer after the exams in 2 weeks. Do you want to join in? On the training? Dad asked. Sure. Is it Shinto Hitoshi? I know he wanted to get into the hero course through the sports festival, and because he came into the third round, it just makes sense. Izuku asked. Sorry, I don't know why another fic just came in my mind. He really hoped it was Shinto joining the class. Sorry. I don't know what's up with that. Um, he really hopes Shinso's joining the class. He'll be an amazing hero, and because of his quirks, Izuku knows that. He Izuku knows he won't judge people whatever quirk they have or not. Izuku also Izuku also wanted to make friends with the Purpleette. Yes, it is Shinso. He'll be joining the training camp, but because of how much he missed until the exams, he he would have to wait until after. Izuku nodded. Izuku nodded excited that Hitoshi would be joining their class. They ate breakfast together, and as promised, Pablo went to get his new uniform after. Izuku changed before all three started their way to the school building. Izuku would be joining Dad and Papa in the teachers' lounge before classes, not wanting to go to class too early. Af- open, Opening the door, they were met with most of the teachers already. Izuku saw Takumi out of the corner of his eye, sitting on one of the couches, making him run before he could stop himself. Takumi! Izuku squealed before jumping onto the hero, wrapping his arm around the winged hero. Takumi chuckled, but wrapped his arms around him nevertheless. Not, none of the less. Other. Um, Takumi. Oh, wait. I skipped a couple lines. I keep on sending text. Sorry. Looks like you're back to normal fetching, or almost at least. Takumi stated, his scratching behind his right ear. Izuku leaned into the touch. A purr made its way through his throat. You're, you are the cutest fetchling out there. You know that? Takumi stated, a content smile on his face. Dad and Papa walked over, sitting beside them. He's going to be a cuddle bug from now on. The quirk messed up our genetics, and Izuku will need more um, physical interactions not to get sick. Dad said, getting Dad said, having got yet another cup of coffee. Better for me, Takumi stated, before tightening his grip around Izuku. Izuku giggled in response, happy to have another person in his life. Also, fetching, baby bird, Zoo, my beloved future baby brother. I love the skirt. You look amazing. You think so? Izuku asked shyly. A blush crept on his cheeks. Absolutely. Takumi chuckled, ruffling his messy hair. Takumi, you can join me in homeroom if you want. I know you don't exactly have much to do right now. You are welcome to join, Dad stated. Sure, get to know my students better, too. The young, the younger hero agreed, still scratching behind Izuku's ear. After 5 minutes, the four of them stood up, walking to walking to class, ready to walk to class. Pops walked the other way, having a different class than the other three. Than the three others. When they got to class, Izuku walked in, excited about seeing his friends. Yes, he's seen them all week, but he hasn't been able to talk to them. Deku! Um, a chocolate squeaked. Izuku smiled and the group walked up to and walked. He smiled at the group and walked up to them. "Hey guys," Izuku greeted, sitting down on his seat. "Midoriya, Midoriya, it's good to see you back," Edith stated, with his usual chopping hands. "Hey, why do you still have ears and tail?" Achako asked, reaching to touch his ears. That made Izuku's instincts flare up, not wanting anyone but his family to touch his ears or tail. Izuku put his hands over his ear and ducked slightly. The quirk me and Aizawa were hit with had some lasting side effects. The ears and tail won't go away," Izuku answered. Todoroki studied him for a moment, eyes narrowing slightly. Um, eyes narrowing slightly. Izuku looked at him, slightly worried. "Does this make you Aizawa's secret love child?" Todoroki asked, in his usual monotone voice. He sputtered, and cheeks flared up in a deep shade of red. The rest of the group laughed, clearly happy to get their whole group together again. They talked until class start, laughing, joking around. "Everyone, get to your seats," Dad spoke up, or Aizawa-sensei in class. Everyone went to their seat, but still muttering about why they still had ears and tail. The quirk Medora and I were hit with had some lasting effects, making our catch trait stay. "Now, let's start class," Dad stated with a straight face. Class went normal, just with Takumi walking around, helping where it is needed. Same with class. I choked on air. Why do we do that? Anyways, class went as normal. Just Takumi walking around, helping where it was needed. Same with the other classes afterwards. Your heroics training went much better now that they had a good teacher, and Izuku was glad Nezu brought Takumi. He was perfect for teaching class. He was kind of mixed with Dad and Pops, smiling and ecstatic, but strict where needed. Because of his new quirk, too, it was easier to dodge, hear, and see throughout the whole training. Izuku really liked how everything turned out in the end. Changing previews. Kira Girl, do you know if everyone's ready for the attack in a few weeks? A hooded man with light blue hair asked. "Everything should be ready, young master," the man made out of fog answered. Don't worry, Tomorrow. We're going to get them." A man with purple scars, um, pattern on his back, simple. Tim, give me a minute. Don't worry, Tomorrow. We're going to get them. A man with scars patted his back sympathetically. "I don't need any pity. I just need to get Get what master needs, the hooded man growled, a hand automatically going over the faded bruise on his cheek.